Hello, this is Lin from Giant Metal Technology Limited Company. Our company was founded in 1992. We mainly produce kinds of metal fences, such as 3D bending fence, chain link fence, high security fence, metal fence, temporary fence, and so on. Today, I will introduce the high security fence in details for you. The high security fence mainly used in prison and airport. It also named anti-climb fence and 358 fence. The reason why we call it 358 fence is the hole size. The size is 0.5 inch by 3 inch. The wear diameter is 8 gauge. That is, the hole size is 12.7 mm by 76.2 mm. The wear diameter is 4 mm. The reason why we call it anti-climb fence is even finger cannot get through it, so it can prevent people from climbing over it. About the surface treatment of the high security fence, we have 3 types. Hot-dipped galvanized after black wire welded, PVC coated after galvanized wire welded, and powder coated after galvanized wire welded. About the size of the fence, it normally can be 1.8 meters, 2 meters, 2.2 meters, and 2.5 meters. If the height of the fence is 1.8 to 2.2 meters, then the length of the fence can be 1.8 to 2.2 and 2.5 meters. If the height is 1.8 to 2.2, 2.5 meters, then the length of the fence can be 2 and 2.2 meters. As we can see, the high security fence is different with 3D bending fence, as it has many horizontal wires, so the weight is very heavy and the cost is also higher. If the customers want to reduce the cost, we can also provide a solution to solve it. We can make adjustments about the wear. We can make the horizontal wear as 3 mm and the vertical wear as 4 mm. So this is the same foundation, but by this way we can reduce the cost. Okay, next we will introduce the different type of posts to match with the fence panels in details. Okay, this is the I-type post matched with the high security fence. The popular size of the I-type post is 44 by 70 mm and 55 by 100 mm. The thickness of the post can be 1.5 and 2 mm. As we can see, there has a distance in the post, so the fence panel is suitable to put in. Even the fence panel with bending set is also available. And then we will need the metal clips to connect the fence panel with the post. We need to pay attention to the I-type post. If we need to fix them, we will need twice of the metal clips to connect the fence panel with the post. So, for same height of the fence products, the cost for I-type post will be a little higher. If you need to install the fence on the concrete, then the post needs to be with plate like this. Normally, the size of the plate is 120 by 120 mm. The thickness of the plate can be 4 mm, 5 mm, or 6 mm. Normally, there are 5 holes on the plate. In the middle, there is a hole on the plate. It can make the rainwater can flow out smoothly, so it can prevent the posts from rusting. If we need the post with plate, the expansion screw will be also needed. And if you need to install the fence into the ground, then we have to make sure it has 60 to 90 centimeters berry height. It depends on the height of the fence you need. We will design it according to our experience. Okay, this is the square post matched with the high security fence. The popular size of the square post is 80 by 80 mm, and the thickness of the post can be 1.5 and 2 mm. As we can see, there is a small bending on the fence panel, and we make it 90 degrees, so we can put spike on it to improve the security. About the spike, we have three types: the small size, middle size, and big size. For this sample, it is the middle size of spike. We will use the screw and nut to fix the spike with the fence panel. And we can also use the flat bar to connect the fence panel with the post. The thickness of the flat bar is 4 mm or 5 mm. As we can see, there are holes on the flat bar, so we will use the screw and nut to fix them together. And this is another installation method of the square post. As we can see, there is a top rail on the top of the fence. The size of the rail is 40 by 40 mm. The thickness can be 1.5, 1.8, and 2 mm. We can also put spike on the top of the fence. For this sample, it is the big size of the spike. We will use screw and nut to fix the spike with the rail, and then use screw and nut to fix the rail with the post. This fence panel is with a bending, so here is a distance here, and this is the buckle plate to connect the fence panel with the post. The buckle plate has a hook. It can strike the fence panel very stable, and there are holes on the buckle plate. We will use the screw and nut to fix the buckle plate with the post. So, it is the most safety of the anti-climb fence. And we also have I-type post to match with the high security fence. Normally, the size of the I-type post can be 50 by 100 mm. The thickness of the post is 5 mm. If we need to install the fence on concrete, then the post needs to be with plate like this. Normally, the size of the plate is 200 by 200 mm. The thickness can be 10 mm. If the post with plate, then the expansion screw will be also needed. Okay, next I will introduce the package of the fence products. Normally, we will pack the fence panels with pallet and pack the posts by bubble film. All the accessories will be packed in carton box. We can also provide gates for customers. We have single gate, double gate, and sliding gate. If you also need the gates, please feel free to tell us your detailed requests. Okay, this is our introduce for the high security fence. Our factory mainly produces kinds of metal fences. OEM and ODM are welcomed. We can provide one-stop fencing solutions. So if there's any inquiries, welcome to contact us for more details, and welcome to visit our factory. Thank you.